This is probably going to be one of the highest ROI activities you can. This is probably going to be one of the highest return on investment videos that you can watch, because if you don't understand how to get an interview, it doesn't really matter what skills you have, doesn't matter what mentorship you've done, doesn't matter what level of expertise that you're at, you're not going to get a role. And if you can't get a role, you can't make money. Okay. So in the next 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that I have used to land high ticket sales roles and the exact steps that you can follow to put yourself in the same position to be able to get roles. Okay. So, first thing you need to understand, first and foremost, you are in sales. You have to be congruent. Treat the interview like it's a sale call, like it's a sales call. Okay. Because before someone trusts you to sell a product, sell a service, if you cannot sell yourself, you're in the wrong job, mate. You're in the wrong industry. Okay. You have to be congruent. If you're fearing interviews, if you're fearing talking to someone, why would they want you on their team being the face of speaking to customers? It just doesn't make sense, right? I'm going to walk you through exactly what you actually need to be able to land interviews. The first thing, what do managers actually care about? Okay. I've spoken to a lot of sales reps, recruiters, managers, closers, offer owners. At the end of the day, it's all the same, right? We're all humans. We only do things because of better health, better wealth, and better relationships. You need to be able to showcase that in some manner, okay? That you are a value add, that you are an asset, that you will save them time or money. Not that you're a liability that they're going to have to baby, worry about, stress about all these little things. That's the last thing a manager wants bringing someone into an offer, okay? At the time literally of recording this, I decided to get back into closing and I landed an offer in 3 days using these exact steps. So when I say this works, it works. Okay, you just have to apply it genuinely. The first thing you need to understand is, do you understand their customer? So if you're going for a fitness offer, but you don't go to the gym, you're overweight, why? It doesn't make sense. It's not congruent. Because if you did understand their customer, you would be in the gym. All right. You would be in the gym. You'd be active. You'd be someone that understands fitness and therefore is actually staying congruent in line with the things that they want to get. Okay. So firstly, show that you actually understand the target audience. If I'm going into a real estate offer, then I'm going to start looking at how do they actually speak? What's the problems that they have? What's their desired outcome? What's their current situation looking like? I need to understand their language so I can understand them, okay? Because that's what first is going to distinguish amateur people from pro people. The better you can understand their language, the more you step into their world, okay? So this works as well, even if you haven't closed the deal, if you haven't done setting yet, closing yet, look at their pain points and just mention them. I noticed that like typically your clients struggle with finding houses on the property market. Just get into the same conversation, okay? Next thing, can you sell yourself with conviction? Confidence wins, because if you don't back yourself, if you don't back your own abilities, if you're not confident, and if you don't trust in your own capability to be able to do something, why would anyone else ever trust you to do it? Right? If you're an athlete, lean into that competitive edge that you have, the discipline, the hunger, the reps, the resilience, the training, delayed gratification, 9 to 5 corporate experience, going through that path, discipline, sticking to a schedule, complete beginner, doing reps, getting out of your comfort zone. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what you're doing, you can still have conviction because that comes from the internal. Okay. That's why when you come into sales, some of the best learning that you will do, some of the best improvements, most some of the best money making stuff will be self improvement. Just getting better, just getting like upskilling as a person. Okay. Next, you speak in certainty. Always try and use tangibles, always try and use metrics. Don't really get caught, don't get caught in the weeds and in the fluff and in the waffle. Don't be that person that says a lot of lovely nothing. Don't be that guy, okay? So mention whatever it is that you have, even if you have not done a specific offer, mention your experience in whatever manner and bring it into the sales world, okay? These are red flags that are going to instantly kill your application. So avoid these at all costs. The first one, nobody cares about certifications. This is online high ticket sales. The reason so many people do this is because you don't need a degree. It's not like it's not a corporate world in which you're coming in and you've gone to this university that nobody cares. Are you capable of making money? point blank. Okay, don't get caught listing a lot of certifications and this. Nobody really cares. Don't make a generic, overly polished resume. People will often sniff through that, and they'll sometimes even more time assume that you're covering up for that. Don't produce a poor quality loom. This would be the biggest killer. People don't have time. People want quick dopamine. People want quick results. People want speed. Okay, time is money. If you send a loom and it has really bad audio, it has really bad video, you're instantly causing friction. You're instantly giving someone a reason to put a barrier between them watching your video, you getting to your result. Don't do that. Get something like this. This is a microphone. Use a clean camera. Have a normal background. Have a light. Have something like that. Wear something nice. Wear a good fit. Have a good background. Get natural light on you and make sure that you can be heard. Okay, this is the biggest killer I've seen. Not following up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Apply, and not follow up. You are literally not doing your job. You are literally showcasing that you are incapable of doing the job. Treat the call like a sales call. Treat the interview like a sales call. Showcase how you would be. Okay. Your resume. Keep it simple. One page, black text, white background. That is it. All right. What you need to get rid of is if you have a massive list of hobbies, don't have too many, because this will also showcase that you might not have time to be able to devote straightly towards this. Okay, it's not bad if you have a couple, but you don't really want a massive list of I do this, because then automatically I'm thinking, well, I mean, geez, if you have an activity every single day for 6 hours, where are you gonna find time for this? Okay, skills, you don't really need this. It's not a CV, and all these boring stuff, right? What you should include is your background, clear, concise. Let them be able to see and understand what you do, your relevant training and experience, what you actually bring to the table, and what you are looking for. Okay. So use actual tangibles, use measurables, use numbers, show longevity. If you don't necessarily have experience yet in a high ticket offer, use whatever. If you've done corporate route, use that. If you haven't done corporate and you're in college, use that. Use what you learned. Use placement. Whatever you can use, just use it and leverage your experience. Okay. So this is the interview prep that actually works. And from what I have seen on group interviews and one-to-one interviews and calls with managers, this is typically what works. Okay. Practice the common questions. Some interviews, they'll do stuff for pattern interrupts just to see how you think, because the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So they might try and like throw you out of your comfort zone just to get you a little bit in your natural state, and then they can actually see who you are as a person. And people will make a decision just on that. Okay. So practice some of the common questions you'll get asked, like why do you want to get into sales? What can you offer? What's your experience? Because you're going to get them. It's just logical. You're going to get them. Okay. They might ask you to do a role play as well, in which it's a one-to-one. You're actually showcasing your sales skills. So setting, closing, whatever it is. Okay. Another good way that you can do it is like an analogy. Same way you do a reframe or analogy, prepare 3 stories about showcasing your problem solving. So I trained for 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, and sometimes I had to drive long distances, or I had to do this and that, and it taught me resilience, and then it made me start to look at how can I get to this place. It doesn't matter what it is. I had to do a college program in which just pick something, showcase your relevant sales experience, leverage it, okay, and nail this, because you're always going to get this. Same way on a call, you ask a prospect, why now, why this, what's the motivation. You need to figure out, I need to be able to tell someone as well, why are you doing this, why do you want to get into their offer, okay, and do specific prep. This is the general stuff. Get specific with a company. There's nothing a company likes. People love hearing their name. Humans, okay? Same way, a company is going to love hearing their name. So get specific. Understand their problem more than they do. Research the target customers, research the offers, the solution, look at the testimonials, look at the customers, and ask them questions on them as well. Interview them back. What are you making monthly at the moment? What's like your projected plan for growth? Do you spend money in marketing? Is it ads? What's like the team size at the moment? How many sellers do you have in place? How many closers? How can I be the best prospect? Sorry, how can I be the best rep on your team? How can I come in and all of these different things? Okay, that's exactly what you want to have, right? And that's just going to make you also stand out a little bit. Okay, follow up. Please. If any of you message me and say I didn't get this, and you're not following up, it's gonna be a long day. People are busy. People forget. People hire people and then fire them. The space moves fast. Okay, follow up. Follow up. I'm hiring. Well, I'm not. I'm not sure if I'm going to hire them, but I'm hopping on a call. Hopping on calls with VAs. Right. The reason being, these guys have been badgering me for weeks, liking my stories, messaging me to the point that every time I forget, boom, they're back in my face. And now it's kept in my mind. And I'm like, oh, actually, now that I need this, let me go and hire this person, right? People are busy. Follow up as often as possible. That's where you win, okay? The same day, send them a message. Thank you for your time. X, Y, and Z was really good. Looking forward to hearing back from you. If you don't come back for a few days, follow up again. Bring something else in. Bring some new context on the call. A week goes by, follow up again. Pattern interrupt. Use humor. Try and get back another call. Ask them how the offer is going. 2 weeks, follow up again. And you'd be surprised how little people do this. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. If this can possibly change your life and make you money and get you to your desired state, for the sake of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, is it not worth following up? Takes 10 minutes a day. Okay. So don't be that lazy setter or closer. Don't be a lazy person in general. Just go the extra mile. All right. Very tangible plan that you can use from today to actually start trying to land offers, trying to land interviews and getting into roles. Update your resume using the framework I have above. Okay. Have 3 practice looms that you've recorded, right? Have like evergreen looms that are constant that you can send to offers, but also have specific looms that you make on custom roles as well. Okay. Apply to 30 to 50 roles. You should be applying to at least 30 a day. Job boards, communities, networks, people that you know, doing outreach. It's just volume. As Hormozy says, volume neglects luck. Don't do 10, 15 in a week and be like, oh, I've done so well. I haven't gotten an answer yet. No, no one cares, bro. Nobody cares. No one cares about your laziness. No one cares about, the only thing people care about is results. So just do more, okay? Have 2 to 3 ready to go proof call recordings, mock calls or real calls that you can send people, fathoms, whatever it is. Just have a reference point of this is who I am, this is how I sell, this is what I can do. Okay. Um, yeah. So follow up applications, apply to 30, take whatever interview you get reps, get experience, build connections with sales managers, recruiters, get your foot in the door, get your name out there, and then just keep refining based on the feedback and just keep going. So simple math. If you do 50 applications, probably get 10 to 15 responses, which is 5 to 8 interviews, which is 2 to 3 offers, stack 2 offers, ticket price, I don't know, 4K, you're closing, so you're getting 10%, you're getting 400, you take 6 calls a day, you close 3 of them, that is 1.2K. Is 1.2K worth doing 50 applications and following up? To me, yes, 1,000%. Ask yourself the same question, okay? So these are the KPIs that don't actually matter. You don't need years of experience. You don't have to have been doing this for, I have 2 years in the game, I have da 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 da. You can start as a beginner. Everyone obviously that has came into this space came in as a beginner. Whether they've been trained up or not, they still came in as a beginner, right? I landed my first role through a network and then I just went in hungry, but I'd done the training, okay? So you don't need years of experience. You don't need fancy certs. You do need volume, 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 volume. Volume negates luck. Apply to the masses, okay? Custom looms, generic looms are just asking for death. You're just sentencing yourself to death. Persistent in your follow-ups. This is literally the job, all right? Proof of skill. Show that you can actually do what you're saying you can do. Have relevant mock calls. Show you can handle objections, whatever it is, okay? And then just an understanding. You have to know their customer better than they expect because then you stand out. If I'm speaking to someone that wants to come in on a sales offer and they're telling me, well, I actually worked on this company doing sales and this. Now I'm thinking, okay, cool. I don't have to train them as much. It's going to save me time. It's going to save me money. Now I'm thinking about the future. So I'm going to make a present decision based on the future. It's the same thing when you're on an interview, okay? And culture fit is going to beat skill when the skills are equal. A lot of sales communities and the inside of sales offers, it's very chill. People are sending in gifts, memes, it's vibes, it's chatting. Everyone's young. Everyone just wants to make money and have fun, right? It's not like all serious corporate yada yada yada. Chill out. Show your personality. Show how you can actually raise team morale. Show what you bring to the table, and show why it's a no-brainer to hire you. That's 80% of the battle. Okay. Last but not least, please stop preparing to prepare. Stop mentally masturbating. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Speed, fail fast, get feedback, fail faster, and keep going until you get what you want, okay? You are ready right here and right now. The second you're watching this video, that's the final nail in the coffin. You are 100% ready. And the role that you want exists. Someone is getting hired for it this month, right here, right now, as we speak, as we watch this video. Somebody has just gotten hired for the role that you want. But there's still more roles, okay? So I want you to close this. I want you to actually start implementing. I want you to go out there and land the role.